No one likes the ghost town. It's scary. It's super scary. It's spoopy. Get the fuck in there. Just yeah, you. Yeah, Mr. Gray. I'm super happy. And we got something more thrilling than scrambled eggs. Which is intense, man. Look at that action. Yep. Honestly, I have no idea what the heck to do now, cause I don't want to build. Okay, you're building information kiosk is gonna be done by June 20th and June 17th. Okay, so it's gonna be done like any freaking second. Okay. I have though no idea what to build. I guess this. How much does this cost approximately? 7. That doesn't cost much at all. You know what? We're building our own little go-kart thing with Jay here. Boop, 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 boop. Boop. Oh shit. Boop. Beep. Pop. Yes. Let's actually build this immediately. Same price for the park, same price for at the park. Okay. Let's build this right here, because people are gonna shit themselves after this log fumes. Okay. Let's build a go-kart place here. No, you know what? Let's not do that, because that sounds freaking dumb. Just build it to loop around here. That sounds like a great idea, actually. Let's do that. Actually, it might not be as great as I think it might be, but I'll try. I'll dang well try. Build this. Custom design. Okay. We're gonna have the starting tracks here. Add. Up. Down. Tiny turn. Up. Yeah, I guess I have to do that. No, let's do another. Okay, so forward. Now let's go back and change that to up. That's a dumb idea. That was a really dumb idea. Okay, let's okay. Whoop. Okay, no, you know what? No, here we can have something more up. No, come on. Okay, forward, up. No, don't do that. Forward. Special. Station club. Oh, no, let's not do that. Let's do this. And this. Yeah. Let me guess. Too high for supporting platforms. I was planning to have it down there, and it seems like maybe these are renovations. There. Now let's go down. Too hard with boards now. Too damn high. You know what? The entire thing is freaking too damn high. How would that look? That's, first of all, the wrong way. Second of all, we can crash. So let's do a tiny swing. Swing, actually. Turn. My my engelsk is really good. Oh, I made this. I didn't. Oh, I made this entire freaking session for the intent of actually telling a story. I have something to talk about, and I haven't been talking about it. I've been silent so many times for no reason. I have things to talk about. Like, for example, or you know what? Not even an example. It's what I was going to talk about. It's what happened. Hello, you're taking that one, but okay. So last night, first of all, I played in a corpse. No, not a not a dead person, but in a marching band. Basically, there are small differences, but none for me to care enough. But yesterday. Okay, so look, the place is right outside my house. I will do so much. So the place where we play is right outside my house. And yesterday, there was a talk about a Big Bang, and it was like apparently like right outside here. And so I was like, huh. I thought it was someone had crashed into this barn, because there's a really steep hill here and by this place, and every year there's one idiot driving into the barn wall, and it's being replaced so often. But yeah. So, you know, I thought he had crashed into the wall like so many others before him. He hadn't, because he drove into a field before he hit the wall, and it said garage, not barn. And so I was like, huh, maybe he swerved into the field, then swerved into one of my neighbor's garage. Not exactly. He had drove by my house in over 100 kilometers an hour, over that, like 120 or something, I don't remember the exact, and drove straight through the tiniest freaking corner of the field, so I don't know why it's written there, through the little garbage house, down over a rock fence, into the garage. And there he stopped. There the car, you know, gave in and stopped. There's where he crashed. There's a hill there and everything. There's a tiny hill there, a rock fence there. A huge tree he most likely would have hit, but he didn't. And yeah, it's strange. Nothing really happens around here in Norway. Nothing really happens. Trash will look cool. Nothing really happens here. Nothing really happens. Except stuff happens. Advertising! But, yeah, he just drove right into that. And then he bailed. He bailed so fast. Apparently my sister saw him jump and run out there, jump down into the field as the police cars drove by. Obviously, this dude was on some kind of stuff to not, you know, be unconscious during this. What is that? Oh, this doesn't even work. Hold on, I'm having a little trouble on how to do this. I sort of locked myself into a corner here. Okay, I got this. Anyway, so he drove into the garage, you know, he jumped and ducked out to avoid, you know, police seeing him. Apparently he had done something and was running, he was bailing from the police. And so yeah. When I would try to walk home because I wanted to rename the Five Nights at Freddy videos uploaded the same day. Actually, yeah. It was originally called I know the AI of all the characters, and I changed it to that had to happen. Now these things sort of intertwine, so I could have kept both. But either way, I was going to go home and change that because I couldn't change it on my phone, and I was constantly checking. I was like, okay, just one person has seen this, most likely my girlfriend. I want to change it before anyone else sees it. I wasn't able to because there was police force around the house. I wasn't allowed to go into my home because the policeman with an MP5 looked at me and said, "Nah, brah, you're not going in there." I was going to change the name of one video. That's like all I want to do is like, I can't go in there. I live here, and he's like, no, you're not. And I'm like, no, you're not going in there. And I'm like, okay, it's good. My dad looks at me and he's like, Trey? And I'm like, oh yeah. And he didn't recognize me because I was wearing a hood, and he's not used to me being, you know, an adult, not his child. And I was like, oh hey, and he was like, the policeman didn't let me in, and so he was like, he's not mix up any tracks or anything. It's like by walking in here, it's like, no, we don't. He's not allowed in here. So, and then I went back in, and I went back into the marching band meeting because, you know, pause was going to be over soon. I did this all during pause, and we were told to stay because we were just told we shouldn't leave the doors, so until they locked the doors and everything, and we weren't allowed to leave. This was due to the dogs, you know. They had like police force dogs looking around, snuffing them out. And you know, after a while, the dogs are done, you know, with theirs, and we're allowed to leave. And you know, this happened right before we were done either way. And so I walk home and I see just a devastation because there's a huge hole in my cousin's family's garage. My uncle and my aunt and my cousin's garage. It's like, and the trash house, please, trash. That's something strange. That doesn't really happen here in Norway. Stuff like that doesn't happen. Like, yeah, the biggest thing that happened in the beginning, like, good bit here in my town, was that there was a shooting, like, 4 years ago, or something. No, yes, it must have been at least 4 years ago. That's the last big thing that happened that I remember that happened in, like, my town. Like, okay, there are lots of things that happened, but like mentionable. There was like that people got like worried about, and like what? And another thing, there weren't enough police force. There were a lot of police outside my house and such, and a lot of cars and such around the area, but there weren't enough police force in the entirety of my hometown. So they called in from a different, I don't know what you call it, fylke, state, I guess would be the closest thing, and from the neighboring town. They called in police forces from the other town. It's not really a state because it's a lot smaller than, you know, the American states, but still. That doesn't really happen around here. That was strange. But you know, I was let in, we ate pizza, and yeah, everything just went on. This is the day after the garage is totaled. They have like some plastic covering it, so you know it doesn't rain and soak and destroy everything in there, and so it's just not a gaping hole there. And from what I've seen, the dude hasn't been caught yet. I might be wrong in that because I haven't updated myself the entirety of the day, but yeah, that is strange. It's just it's strange for me because it doesn't happen. It doesn't usually. It obviously can happen now. It's happened now, and I've hit a point of 47 minutes, and the park's doing all right. This is really slow. This is way too slow. I'm going to close and I'm going to edit this. Backwards. Okay, so can I change? Stationing platform. There we go. Okay, can I do that again? Due to my faulty design, I believe not. But now we have 4 cards. This is a huge change and an upgrade. But I'm gonna call that. I'm gonna call that a day for this. Hopefully, nothing freaking corrupts again. I'm gonna be so mad if this story corrupts. I burped. I'm sorry. But yeah, that's the end of this episode, or this session, and this episode. Hope you all liked it. Leave any feedback. I always read the comments because, you know, there's not a lot to go through, but I do read them. I felt like I need to mention that. Please rate the video efficiently, like, this is so much worse than the fucking last one, dislike. Or this is good. I like this. I enjoy this. Like, you know, rate it. That's why I kind of miss the stars, even though, you know, the stars was a good update. Oh my god, who cares? Phone, shut up. Okay. Well, that's the end of everything. All. That's the end of all life and all that exists. Okay, goodbye, everybody.